Hello there, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on good old Satisfactory, ready for to continue our single-player playthrough. But first, before we do that, you know what time it is. We gotta talk about Boosteroid, the cloud gaming service that we're going to be using to play this game today. And before we even do that, if you'd like to get a subscription to Boosteroid, there's a link down in the description below that will help you do that. And if you decide to use that link in the description, I do thank you because you do help out the channel. Alright, let's get into this. Let's go. Boosteroid is a cloud gaming service that allows you to play your PC games on pretty much any device. This includes mobile devices such as cell phones and tablets, all the way up to some smart televisions, and including desktops and laptops. It doesn't matter. Any of the devices that they support, you can use Boosteroid to play those PC games, and you don't have to worry about your hardware and having, amazing hardware for gaming and stuff like that. You just let Boosteroid worry about that instead, connecting to one of their very good gaming PCs and stuff like that. And this can be either done through one of the various applications that they provide for your current device that you're trying to use, or you can go through the browser with some devices such as desktops and laptops. It's very easy to do. You just go and sign up or sign in to Boosteroid onto your account, and you find the game you want to play and you just click play. It is easy and as simple as that. Now, internet connection is very, very important when it comes to Boosteroid or to any gaming service out there. You need a very good internet connection in order to use this type of service, because you're not only receiving information, the stream of the game that you're playing, you're also sending information out. This is your inputs. So when you're inputting whatever device you're using, you're inputting those controls into the game. Those are being sent to a gaming PC, and then the results of those inputs are then being streamed back to you of the game and the results of your inputs within a matter of milliseconds. So internet connection is very, very important when it comes to speed. They recommend 25 megabits of download speed, and less than 20 milliseconds of latency. So latency is not as important unless you're playing competitive multiplayer. So if you're doing anything that happens to be competitive multiplayer, such as games, such as the games you see here, some of them like World of Tanks and whatnot, where, pretty much every second counts. You want that millisecond to be as low as possible, but if you're playing single player or co-op games, online co-op or whatnot, that's not really as important, of course. I usually run about 80 milliseconds is what mine, or about 60 to 80 milliseconds, depending on the day, of course. But yeah, it's not as important because, you're not going to have, you won't really notice it even then, like 50, 60 milliseconds, you're not going to notice any input lag or anything like that. It's when you get up into the 80s and 90s and even hundreds is where you might start to notice a little bit of, mishap going on. But it is one of them things. So yeah, like I said, internet connection is very, very important, but if you just don't have the milliseconds to play or to be under the 20 millisecond mark, that's okay, just as long as you have over the 25 gigabytes of download speed. But the higher the better, of course, and the more smooth your experience is going to be while using the Boosteroid platform. Boosteroid also supports many, many games. As you can see here, you can sit here and scroll forever. Now I'm using Opera GX in order to run my Boosteroid. Just using a browser is just so much easier for me. I do have a gaming PC, but it is nice to not have to use the hardware, considering my hardware is very old and very out of date. So it's nice to be able to do that. Yeah, you've got tons of games available and whatnot. As you're scrolling through these games, like I said, no installation is required onto your device, so you don't have to worry about storage space either. Like I said, the only thing you got to worry about is internet connection. But as you're scrolling through these games, you're going to notice a few different things. So there's a few different things, like you're going to notice there's like the Steam icon and the Epic Games icon. That basically just means that this is the Steam version of this game, this is the Epic version of this game, and whatnot. So that's just on those stores, Steam and Epic being the big ones. And if you notice any other icons, those are mostly on the free games and stuff like that. You'll just notice the icon for the developer usually, if it doesn't have a platform like Steam or Epic. And you might even start noticing these newer ones, which is the Xbox logo and stuff like that. They did a deal with Microsoft, and they're adding games from the Xbox stuff. So really awesome, really cool stuff going on. You're going to notice a few different other things too, like I mentioned, the free underneath the free one, and then you got the license required here. So with any of these games, if it says free, if it doesn't matter if it says free or if it says license required, you do got to have a subscription to Boosteroid in order to play those games. And you're probably wondering why, and this is just because you're still using their servers and their computer, their hardware, in order to play that game, no matter if it's free or not. So that is why. Because you're still having to access that computer in order to play that, because these are all PC games for the most part. So, but the license required, basically all that means is that you need to own the game in order to play it. So I like to use SnowRunner as an example. So if you're searching for a very specific game, you can scroll through the list, or you can search up here. I like to use SnowRunner, like I said, as an example for most of this, because it's got two different versions. They've got the Steam version of SnowRunner, and they've got the Epic version of SnowRunner. When you click that play on whichever version, it's going to take you to the Steam or the Epic, depending on which one you clicked or which one you tapped, or however you're doing it. When you're at least when you're in the browser and stuff like that. So click play, and it's going to take you to the login, and you're going to log into your account either through Steam or Epic, and then it's going to launch the game. So if you don't own the game, it's not going to launch, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much that. If you have this, you see this little plus icon here, that just adds it to your library, which you can go over to the My Games section. And once that pops up there, you will see that all the games that you've clicked that little plus icon are all going to pop up here. Like I said, you can search for it or look through their library and stuff like that. But one of the things that they did add recently, this was a little while ago, it was still recent enough. If you link your Steam account to Boosteroid, you can it'll automatically look through your library of games, pull all the games that Boosteroid supports, and puts it all into your games library. So that is a pretty cool neat little feature there as well. Alright, then there's also a few things to mention just real quick here. On some of these games, you're going to notice, like when you click on when you're looking at a very specific game, you see this here. You're going to notice that it says cloud saves. That's one of the things there. So just like if you were on your computer playing that game, when you exit the game is going to then save to the cloud either through Steam or Epic's cloud service, and it'll be saved to their servers, that save. So this is very, very important, because Boosteroid, that's how it gets your save for those games, is it pulls it from that. It has they have access to the cloud servers on Steam and Epic, so they pull your save and then that loads it up onto the computer that you're playing, and then you can continue to play your game, whether you're no matter what. So that's pretty much how that works. But you might come across this. This is one of the things, is games like Dyson Sphere Program. You're going to notice this is in yellow. So this says local saves, and basically your progress is saved with the Boosteroid servers, because before it can't pull a game. It can't pull a game save that isn't saved to the cloud, and the developers of Dyson Sphere Program did not include that in their game to have the cloud saves. So you basically, if you go to play this on Boosteroid, you're going to have to start a new game. But if you do start that brand new game and you save, it's going to save to Boosteroid servers instead, and then you can then it'll pull that save from there. So, which is a really cool little thing. They didn't have to add that, and they did. So, really nice for these specific types of games. It's very few and far in between. You may not ever run into this ever at all, or very rare, but that's pretty much how that is. So that's basically the explanation of that. So one other thing too is the reason that Boosteroid has to pull from those cloud saves is because Boosteroid does not have access to your personal computer and your files. So that basically means that they can only pull from the internet, from the cloud, of that stuff that gets uploaded. So this also means that mods and third-party software not supported. Games like Satisfactory has a Satisfactory mod manager. That's a third-party software in order to run mods, and they don't allow that. So they just want you to play the game as intended. However, there are a few exceptions to the rule. One of them is Steam Workshop. I don't know how Epic does it, how the Epic Store does it, but Steam, you've got the Steam Workshop, and a lot of the time you'll go to play a game on a PC that you don't normally play on. The Steam's going to recognize that the mods that you had downloaded for that game, for that save, are not there, and then you can go and retrieve those, or it'll automatically do it for you in those cases. So that's a whole nother thing. The other thing that is kind of exception to the rule is games like SnowRunner here. SnowRunner has a built-in mod manager, and you're connected to the internet, so you just get your mods for your save that way. But that's kind of the only exceptions to that rule. Most games require you to either manually install mods or go through a mod manager, like I mentioned, and that stuff is not supported. So you don't have access to the computer you're playing on, only the access of the game itself. So the game and the store that you're accessing, of course. All right, so that's pretty much explains that. There is one more thing I would like to mention as well before we move on, is they do have a network speed tester here. Basically, what it does is it just tests your network versus your closest server that you can connect to, that Boosteroid owns, and this will just test your network connection versus their server, and it'll basically give you an idea, kind of like a buyer's information type deal. Before you go and get a subscription, to see if your internet connection is going to be able to do it, and Boosteroid will give you they'll give you a few tips and stuff to improve your connection if it's kind of poor or whatnot, or give you the green light, that kind of thing. So really cool that. If you're ever having any kind of issues with Boosteroid, you got questions of any sort, or you want to report bugs or kind of anything like that, there's a few different things you can do that. You can also recommend games as well during certain ones, but you can click this little question mark here, which is going to basically pull up a new tab if you're on a browser or whatever, and however the different applications and stuff do it. But basically, this is the help center, so you can type in a question up here, and that will then link you to a few different articles, or you could just click through and try to find what you're looking for as well. And they just general tips and all kinds of other cool stuff. So just a general help. Now, if you do have a subscription to Boosteroid, you can use this little pop-out tab here. I don't know if this might be just on the PC, but yeah, you can click this little pop-out tab here. You follow the on-screen instructions of this little side window that pulls out, and basically they verify your account that you have a subscription, and then you can then use that as a means of getting help, because it's a live chat service agent. So you can get help through there, or you can request games through there, all kinds of stuff. They have a few different things, like calling into a call center, just much easier and much faster. So, and you're connected to a live person pretty darn quickly, except for you're not talking to them, you're typing to them. But yeah, and it's a pretty awesome option. They can also see live data. They have access to the PC you're connected to if you're having issues with a certain game or whatever, and they can help you with that too. So that's one of the other ways to get help. And then as well. So, and if you are not aware, they do have a Discord channel where you'll find my videos and others as well of the partnership program, uploading videos, informational videos, gameplay videos like I do, all kinds of stuff. There's plenty of people on there that are posting videos about Boosteroid, showing off Boosteroid, stuff like that, just like the video you're watching now, and whatnot. And you can see how Boosteroid performs on different games and whatnot, and compared to other services out there, and all kinds of cool stuff. So you can definitely all find that over on the YouTube channel, there on the Discord or the YouTube. Yeah, it's the YouTube text channel. So there you go. Okay, then. So moving on over to pricing. This is pretty much the pricing section of Boosteroid. And the last little section a bit of this ad, of course, and whatnot. So basically, if you don't know what this little symbol is, this is a euro symbol. They deal in euros because their main headquarters for Boosteroid is based out of Ukraine, so they use euros over there. This is 9.89 euros per month, and then you can click the 12-month option, and then you've also got the 89.89, which is a yearly payment. So both of these are one-time payments. You pay a month or you pay a year. There is no difference between these two options, as you can see here. You get the basic VM, which is a virtual machine. You get up to 1080p for the streaming quality, depending on your internet connection as well. If you have a poor internet connection, you may not get that 1080p. But yeah, if you have a decent enough internet connection, you're going to get that. And then up to the 60 FPS for that stream. So if you are just starting out and you're not really sure to what to expect, I would recommend the 1 month option. Just to kind of test it out, just in case things don't work out, that kind of stuff. It's not the, huge thing, but I would definitely recommend the 1 month. But if you're comfortable with it and whatnot, and then maybe I move on to the 12 months. So for a rough translation, this is roughly $10.80 US. And this one for a rough translation is just under $100. So, and that's pretty much that. And like I said, that's what these are just your options here. The other option they don't list, which I wish they would, is that Boosteroid has an edge over their competition. They offer limitless game session time, so you can play your games for 5 minutes or 5 hours. They don't care. Just as long as you are playing the game, they'll let you play for as long as you want, which is good for us content creators. So this option over here, I'm not addressing it because it's not available, but yeah, can't wait for that. You get the high-end virtual machine plus the ray tracing, and then you get up to 4K, and then basically unlimited FPS. So really cool there. But this one's pretty good too. And for most phones, this one will do you more than good, because most phones, got the tiny screen, and if you're doing 1080p, that looks like a freaking 4K television in your hand. That's my opinion. But if you do have a discount code or discount coupon code, or you have a subscription, you can enter those down here. Now, the way the discounts work, if you do have that discount code, you enter it down here and click the apply, and then that'll apply that to the option, the appropriate option with the appropriate discount, and then you go and purchase it. So that's pretty much how that works as well. Alright then, and I'm pretty sure people ask, what do you get paid to promote Boosteroid and stuff like that, and the quick answer is I don't get paid. So yeah, for Boosteroid, I do not get paid for that. The thing I get out of it by promoting Boosteroid on my channel is Boosteroid promotes my channel on their Discord. So I'm very thankful for that, and in exchange, I promote their service. So that's pretty much the long and short of the whole partnership. So pretty cool, and you're not seeing any of the other ones or any other companies coming to me on my small channel. So very awesome, and thank you to Boosteroid for allowing me to be part of the partnership program. All right, let's get back to the game. Alrighty then, wasn't that fun? Alright, so, plans for today. If you weren't here before we do that. If you weren't here last time, we had set up the crude oil to begin processing rubber and plastic. So then we might start producing the heavy oil. And then, of course, the heavy oil is then going to be turned into fuel, which goes on up here. We have lumen turned on, that's why it's so dark. If you're wondering, I always turn lumen on. I really like to, put those Boosteroid computers through their paces. Make them work for it. Lumen is, it's a tough thing to run. Yeah, but it works, though. Alright. How come we have no power up here? Oh, that's right, because this whole thing is power. Right, okay. Yeah, I wanted to fuel up on heavy oil before I power any of this. Yeah, today's plan is to get storage up and going, as well as we need to get some of the plastic going over to being made into containers, so we can actually make the packaged fuel. So then we can finally get that jetpack, and that may or may not happen today. we'll see. But yeah, we need to create a solution for exporting this stuff. Now, the current belt that we have, that is the max, is 480. Let's get rid of this. 480, so we need to keep that in mind. That we are only going to be able to... Let's see, how much... We're producing 500 rubber per minute. You know, we could put that all on one belt and just have the belt maxed. If we're doing 500 per minute, because we got 10 machines doing rubber. Yeah, 500 per minute. And that'll be 20 over what the belt can handle for now. But, you know, when we get Mark 5, it won't be a problem. And how much plastic are we producing? 50 as well. Really? So we're producing one belt each. Okay. So we're gonna have 3 export belts in this area. One's gonna be for plastic, one's gonna be for rubber, and one's gonna be for the packaged fuel, which will be made up there. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get on that. So, up here, actually, you know what? We got this huge space right here next to this ramp. We could fit all 3 containers right here for now. Just like fit them side by side. I might fit them... How would I fit them? Might fit them... Let's see. Organization, industrial storage container. Also, yeah, 1.0's hype is for Satisfactory. 1.0's hype is it's getting hyped, man. I'm getting super excited. The 10th is coming, man. The 10th of September. we still got like the rest of July, and then we all got all of August as well. Oh man, I am so psyched for 1.0 as well, because that's when we get to start a new series on this game, the bread and butter of my channel. I know people are probably pretty tired of seeing Satisfactory just being played on Sundays. But for now, that's what we got, so we'll just have to deal with it. It's like, I know how you guys feel. I understand. It's a pain in the butt. Alright, so there's our 3 containers. I think that'll do, actually. Sorry, I'm pressing the buttons from Foundry. I'm so used to playing Foundry nowadays. Which, at least we're playing a factory game, so you gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so one's gonna be for... So this one should be for fuel, I think, because it's got the most straight shot to the actual place where we're gonna be making fuel. So why don't we paint it as such? Which is gonna be... because of the color bug, we gotta select the one below it. Except for when we're up there. Yeah, so we'll paint it to actually match that. Okay, and then the next one's gonna be plastic. So plastic is, we're gonna go with the Boosteroid secondary and black, because it's got that black stripe on the plastic. And then the next one is rubber, which is black with yellow bands. I guess we'll go with the traffic yellow bands, as that's the only yellow I got. Plus that's probably close. And then there we go. So that marks the 3 containers. because rubber is being produced right there, so we might as well have the container that's closest. All right, the plastic is going to be one of the harder ones. I might go underground with the plastic. Actually might go underground with all of them. Well, I don't know. Should I? No, I shouldn't. That's going to be tough. That's a tough call, man. That is a very tough call. With the plastic and with all the stuff. I mean, we could go partially above ground and then past this point go underground like here. We'll have to turn these all to 1 meter so we can actually get the belts in. We can get rid of that. Okay. So then 1 meter foundation. That looks good. Okay. Then we'll do a 7. You know, I'm going to do a 7 like right here, right in the middle of that spot. That'll do good. Alright, and then I have an idea as well, so... Okay, so 4, which is the lift. Aim that towards the container. I want these to run along the ground so you can actually see the stuff coming out. I think that'd be really cool. And then we'll just take a 3 and we'll just go straight to the container. Straight to the container. And straight to the container. Okay. And then we go architecture. Scroll down to road barrier, and we do our little road barrier trick. The stripes pointing towards the direction it's going. I actually like to go from the... Yeah, we'll go from the container. Turn that on to zoom mode. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wasn't going to be exact, so... Oh, by the way, there's going to be some new barriers and stuff in 1.0. Judging by just the 1.0 trailer and stuff. And seeing the video that they made after the trailer. Man. And those barriers look so good, and they look like they're made to go underneath the belts. These barriers are nice, but those ones are even better. Like, man, I want them so bad already. And there's going to be buildables unlocked in Tier 9, which is going to be absolutely insane. Why would you have buildables unlocked that late to the game? But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so that marks the 3 different stuff going to there. It's just so we can keep the floor mostly clean, I think. And then following along, I think I want a straight belt. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach all the way here. Guess we can check. Can't we? Oh, the other thing I need to do. Can't forget. Actually might need to get rid of the... What is that down there? Oops. Okay. Actually might need to remove these for a minute. Because I did forget to actually put the lift down there. Like that. Okay. I'll pull this over. Okay, we're still going strong. Yeah, we'll try and keep it in line as much as we can. Of course, like I said, it's not going to matter because it just goes into concrete, you know, but we're not going to see it, so we won't worry about that. Okay. Yeah, this might be perfect, actually. So right there. I'll put this one back. Now we know where we're going with it. Okay, we won't fill that one in. Then we'll head upstairs. Let's see. So this side of the staircase, okay. It's the low side of the roof. That's what we're aiming for. There might be a machine there. Yeah, there's a machine here. It's not bad, though. It's not that crazy. These are both 1 meters. Okay. Oh, I see there's already a hole here. Alright, sweet. So the place we need to aim for is there. Okay. Then we'll go 7. I actually want this to go out a little bit further. So I'm going to go here. Just so we can have a little bit of belt coming out. And then straight into the floor. Alright, 4. And reverse the direction. Because this one needs to go that way. Okay. 3. Then I'm gonna... Oh. I guess we need to drop it down a little bit further. Here, we'll get rid of... Yeah, get rid of all that. There we go, that'll work. 3. That aiming at the wall? No, that's aiming at the wall right there. Okay, that's roughly in the middle. I just need to be able to make the corner, and then I can take that, go down the staircase with it. It's got this yellow sausage. Bam. And then we'll just get rid of that. And then we'll just cover it up. There. No one knows. So that'll be the output of the fuel. Now go up here. Let's go refix this. Very nice. And we need a little belt. And then I want that road barrier in place. Yep, stripes are going the right way. Nice. Oops. Okay. Alright, there we go. So all that goes into there. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. So that takes care of that storage solution. That's 1 out of the 3 hooked up that we need. Yeah. We can close this one up. Actually, yeah, we'll just go with the full 4-meter converter. Like I said, it don't matter. You're not gonna be able to see it anyway. That works there. Okay, so which one should we do? The plastic next? Yeah, let's do the plastic next. So plastic is going to be a little bit more of a challenge because I'm going to want to do a thing. Something I've done a lot before. And like I said, I know that this belt's not sufficient enough because we're producing 500 and the belt only does 480, but I figured 20 a minute's not going to make a difference at this point in time. By the time we actually need 500 a minute of something like that, we're going to end up being Mark 5 belts anyway. So that way I just have to do all one belt and then we can upgrade it later. Basically is my point on that. Now, because we did this the way we did it, we're not able to use these lifts to our advantage, which is fine. We're going to do this. We're going to do 8. Which is a merger. And yes, we're going to have a merger on all of these, and there's a reason for that. I think this is okay. Let's see. Yep, it'll pull it right past that. Okay, so then next, what we do, if I can find my game there, we go. Next, what we do is remove the merger. And then we go 4. And then you can see, like, this isn't gonna be close enough to that because it's not gonna go low enough. But if I rotate this one more, the little tricks of the game. Do we want to go that low though? I'm kind of considering going higher, but at the same time, oops. Yeah, at the same time, I don't want it at the same level as the pipe because I want you to be able to see the pipe. We could bring it out and just have it at this level, but then that blocks off like access in between. It's like we could go higher, but then again, there's no real need. It's kind of hard deciding on the height that you want. It's like it's just a However, I just got an even better idea. Check this out. We can go even more compact and more industrious too. Why don't we just go on top of the pipe? And I do believe the belt is thick enough that it covers up those. Whether we end up using this or not, having these like this makes it look better anyway. We will need to color them purple. Because that's not, that purple's not good enough to match. However, so let me check this. I might be wrong about this. I don't remember. It's okay if the pipe sticks through on the top, just as long as it, well, okay, yeah. We'll have to go one higher. Yeah, we have to go one higher anyway because of the merger. Now the merger is going to be a little bit harder to place. However, this will work and actually look pretty good. Like I said, I don't ever have a plan for this type of stuff. I just do. And things usually work out. So it's like, why change the formula? I might need to move that power pole. That power pole is a little bit in the way. Alright. So then we take our belt and we go across here. This. I'm going to need to go get... Whoops. That's okay. Pressing all the wrong keys. Alright. Let's go get our beams. Whee. Yeah, I need to remove this container. Yeah. Hold on. I don't need this bit of steel here. That might not be enough beams. We might be going back to go get more. We'll see though. But yeah, but in order for us to actually fill these tanks up with heavy oil, these are just for looks anyway, but in order for us to do that, we do need to be actually producing the plastic. And you're probably thinking, if you played Satisfactory before, you're probably thinking, well, what happens when your plastic and rubber boxes get full? I do have a solution for that, which will be revealed later. Yeah, this will look good. I like that. I like this being able to stack this stuff. It's actually pretty nice. I know the colors are a little bit bright, but it's the Boosteroid colors, so gotta show them some love. Was it 8? Yeah, 8 is the merger. Can I line this up? I cannot line this up. No. Well, this could be fun. Okay, so when you have this situation where you're just like, you need to line this up with this input here, but you're holding control and it's not snapping. You see, it is not snapping at all. There is one little thing you can do. Doesn't matter if it's a merger or a splitter, all will work. Just as long as you have a connection point, basically, to snap to. So you just run this up till you get close. You don't have to necessarily be... Sometimes you do have to be on the same level, sometimes you don't. But now, if I hold control... nope. Okay, I do need to go up there. All right. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. What? Hold on. This has worked before. Is it a splitter then? Have I, No? I don't think I've ever had that not work before. There we go. Weird. I guess it was a splitter. I don't know. But then you can just hold control and remove all these. Okay, but we got our merger in place, which is perfectly lined up now with that. So I guess it does have to be a... But maybe it does have to be a splitter. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I've had both work, so... But yeah, you just stack it up to where your belt is. Yeah, see, it won't snap with the splitter won't snap with the splitter, but the merger... Nope, that still don't work. Somebody's playing funny buggers with me, and I don't like it. I've had this work so many times. And today it says no. Maybe I'm too high. Is this not on the same level? Huh. Weird. What if I put the lift there? Then I'm gonna end up with a bunch of plastic and rubber in my pocket. No, that won't even work. That is weird. What the heck? Is that not on the same level? What? Hold on. Something doesn't feel right. Like, that should be snapping in right away. Is it just not close enough? Let's get it, like, right. And I can't even... Now that it's that close, I can't even get the thing in place. Oh, now it snaps. Weird. I don't think there's been any game... there hasn't been any updates. That belt is definitely attached, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, that's basically what I have to do, so... yeah, let's do the lift real quick. So... Now... Let's do the 4, which is the lift. We could do it this 2 ways with the lift. We can either A, put it in like this and have it come out of the top of the machine. Actually, will that work? Nope. Okay. We can't do it this way. Oops. Snap! We can do it this way, but that potentially causes a problem. This would probably be best, though. See, there's not a line being drawn there, which makes me think something is slightly askew. Askance. Something slightly askance. There we go, though. Okay. That one's going to unload, and then it's going to start making more heavy oil. But that is okay. Anyway, so yeah, basically just got to do that all the way along this line here. Alright, so yeah, this is just not working for some reason. So the other thing I'm just got a new plan. We're going to put this into the machine so it turns yellow. And then we're just going to build up like this. Like I said, it's something weird is going on. It usually works, so that's why I'm, very perplexed. Because it's like, this is a sure thing. I've been using that type of trick. Been using that type of trick for years at this point. It may only been a couple years, but it's been years. So yeah, we'll just use this trick. Which will also work. The only thing you have to do, though, that's annoying, is you have to... we can select multiple things, but... yeah, you have to remove all the belts. Now that you got the merger in place, you just have to remove all the belts and then reconnect them to the actual merger itself. Okay, so now that we got all of got all those in place, I got my barriers in place as well. The other thing I'm going to do, this end is going to be a little bit tricky. I don't exactly know what I want to do with that specifically. I think this might be the best way. I'll have to hit the H key for that because I've already blocked it up. And also change that to zoop mode. Okay, no, that ain't gonna work. Huh. I was like, is there a way I can have this be supported? I hate to suggest that the pipe be the pipe support it, but we put this on the bottom. Let me try the smaller one. Let's see if that'll work. Actually, I haven't actually tried this. Whoop. Wait. Aha. Nope. It's like, nope. Okay, we might have to ignore that. And just ignore this little bit right here. Because there really isn't a way for me to support that without making the supports go through the pipe or through the belt. Specifically, so... yeah, I might just ignore that for now. The one thing we will do, though, is first, we're going to take this frame pillar support. Actually, yes. Take this frame pillar support right here. And we're going to hit the H key on that. Make sure it's in zoop mode. Oh, we've dropped some quality. And then, so now that that's covering that, we then drag it up to there. And this basically just gives a little bit of extra structure to the belt lifts. I suppose those could be argued that they're supporting that. I guess necessarily we don't have to hit the H key. I was just hitting the H key to make sure it didn't move, but looks like we're doing good there. But yeah, we can just drag that up and make those all look supported. Which looks okay. The other thing I gotta do, which is gonna be an absolute pain, but I gotta do it, is I've got to get all of the plastic and rubber that we produced before. We've got to get that all over here to this factory. Because otherwise... otherwise we're going to be producing more rubber and plastic than we could ever need. I mean, we're already going to be doing that, but to be able to put inside those boxes without having to sink the entire lot. Yeah, the cable is running through. So I'm going to take this pole and I'm going to go right there. Would that be too close? Yeah, that'd definitely be too close. And that also still goes through the belt. Hold on. If we go right up into the machine here. It'll have to go back a little bit, but it should clear the belt. Okay, yeah, it does go back a little bit, but it does also clear the belt, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. I'll probably have to do the same on the other side too. I bet. Yep. Okay, we'll do that on this side as well. Ooh, this one's a little bit tougher. No? Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit tougher because all the supports are where the supports are at. Which is a pain in the butt. I don't think we have much of a choice there though. Oops, I don't know why I connected that, to be honest. So just remove that entirely. There we go. Give me that. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be... Actually, what I might do, this might be a little bit better. This might look a little bit better too. Because of the way this one's designed, we put that into there, and then, yeah, there we go. That'll work. But yeah, like I said, I got to bring plastic and rubber over here to these boxes from the old plastic and rubber facility. So I guess what I'll do is I'll do that now before I get too much further. Then I'll just take care of it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty... I'm going to need 2 containers, I think, for my inventory here. Let's put all that in there, that. All these little bits. Maybe not. Oh, it's going to be close. Yeah, I didn't need to. Okay. That works. But yeah, I'm dropping off all my inventory so I can pick up as much rubber and plastic in one go as I can. So I think we can carry an entire container plus some. So yeah, but we gotta ride the lightning over there. So let's go do that. There's our big old power plant. Beautiful. Hello, beautiful. A big old thing. This thing produces a lot of power. And it's only running on regular fuel. Imagine if it was turbo. Yeah, big old power plant. It's not finished yet, but it eventually will be. Alright, so these 2 containers is what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's grab all the plastic and then we'll pick up the container. And let's grab as much rubber as we can. Yeah, we'll have to come back. Unless... Wait. Unless we destroy 1 stack of rubber entirely. Then we don't have to come back. And it's done. Alright, now we know how to make a second trip. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Glad to get all of the rubber and plastic. Our inventory is so large. And we can just carry, you know, thousands and thousands of pounds worth of rubber. That's a lot of rubber. That is a lot of rubber. And only for one night, too. Anyway. Let's go ahead and head on back and drop this off in those containers. Alright, here we are, back at the facility. Whee! Ow, my knees. Okay. Plastic. And rubber. Alright, now we can safely hook those up. Well, kind of. Does this one have any plastic in it? No. This one does, though. Okay. Didn't want to climb for no reason. I'm going to take all that plastic. I'm going to stick it into the plastic box here. That'll work. Okay. Then I'm going to grab that container on top. I'm not going to grab this one because I can't carry all that. But I definitely need these. I need to make some more of these. We do have some concrete and steel, so Should I... You know what? I have to go back to base for more concrete anyway. Yeah. Let me go grab... I'll just go grab some more of those. That's fine. Actually, now that I got rid of that plastic, all that fits in there. So, yeah, let me go grab like 5 stacks of this stuff. Or something like that. It is what it is. Okay, back to base. We get to ride the lightning some more. Oh man. Yeah, it's just I was thinking about making them here. Just make a bunch of encased industrial beams by hand, but we don't have the concrete to be able to support that, so we'd have to go back and get more concrete anyway, because we're down to like our last stack in a little bit. So, and back to base. All right, here back at base. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should do. And we need to grab some concrete as well. Whee. Whee. Just almost everything over here had has completely stopped. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll work. Because I don't know. We still gotta like, we want to do like walls or anything like that. That should be everything. I think anyway. Back over to the plastic and rubber factory. Alrighty. Back at base we are. Oh, there's a little bit of lag. And my knees. There goes my knees again. Okay, so now that we got that hooked up, now we just got to get this belt, or a belt from over there, to over here. Somehow. Oh, yeah, so back to this as well. Whoops. I want... Can you give me this? Give me this, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I don't have the concrete. Don't have the concrete no more. Or not concrete, beams. So beams, more of these. We'll just grab most of our inventory here. Rubber, copper, plates, rods. I don't need frames right now. We can take those. Not computers. Wire. Yeah, that. Gonna need those in a minute. And the rest of our concrete. Yeah, we'll take our motors too. Screws, sure. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So yeah, like I said, won't be able to fit the entire box in our inventory, but we'll be close. Hit the H key on that. There we go. It's locked in. And we'll remove this. I think I might just go straight over there, you know? Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to... Nope. It's going too far. Okay, ended right about here, though. Grab that 3. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just drag this right over here. It's not gonna matter. Okay. And then there goes the plastic. Out she goes, and into the thing. Sweet. Okay, I'll just cover that one up. And cover this one up. The rubber's going to be a lot easier. I mean, this was pretty easy, but... Now oh, you know what I forgot? Okay, we'll have to do that as well. How would I do that, though? I mean, I could split it here and then bring it up from underground over there somewhere. I suppose that'll work. But yeah, the one thing I do got to make sure is I got to make sure that all of these are working. Can I get up there? Nope. Not from there, I can't. I'll try from this side. Actually, I don't have to make sure. So that one's working. 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 Come on, that one's working. Gotta wait even longer for this one. That one's working. Just gotta make sure all these are all connected properly. Connected and working. Come on. Show it to me. Show me this one works. There we go. Okay. So there can be a bug sometimes with belts and mergers and splitters and things where it just does not work correctly. It happens. But yeah, this belt should be completely maxed out forever. Forever and a day. And yeah, this will just filter into here, which is really nice. Okay. All that's left to do is the rubber, and then we gotta set up the other stuff too. Like I said, here I'm gonna pull this away for a minute. I'm actually going. Well, oh, crap. Maybe I shouldn't have made the belt that long. I should have put a splitter. Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect this for a minute. Oops. Yeah. Right there. Yeah, we're gonna disconnect that for a minute. Because I want to put a splitter here. Logistics. Actually, you know what? Do it this way. Should be close enough to be able to put a splitter on, right? 9. Actually, this one needs to be a smart splitter, doesn't it? Yeah, this one needs to be a smart splitter because it needs to be full constantly. That'll be under logistics. Smart splitter. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be having... I actually need to make one more smart splitter as well. Or sorry, one more smart splitter. I'm thinking of foundry. I need to make one more... production. The way this game works, you can't craft stuff in your hands. You have to craft stuff on the bench. Okay. Yeah, I should have the stuff to be able to make another AI limiter. I just need to make one. Because that's for the... those are for the smart splitters. I need 3 of them, plus this, so... and that one can go that way. Okay, so basically the way this is going to work is because that belt right there that I just put down, that one's going up there to make canisters. So what I like to do is I like to stand on top of the smart splitter and then hit E on it. So then I go, okay, I'm facing the outputs. I'm facing the center output the way the center output is being faced. That one, I'm facing that direction. So then I go, okay, on the left side, that's this over here. On the right side, that's this one over here. The center output is going to be overflow. So this is how the smart splitter is going to work, is it's going to send the overflow to the storage, but it's going to try and keep the left belt full at all times. So the left belt is going to be, we'll just put that on any. And then if we exit out, there we go. So now there's plastic going that way. So yeah, if this belt isn't moving, and is completely full, it's going to start sending it out this way. If that belt is empty or is not completely empty, but it is missing some or it's moving, it's going to start sending it that way before it sends it to storage. So yeah, that'll just be a better way of running that rather than just a regular splitter, because a regular splitter will split it If it's got two directions to split, it'll split 50-50, one going one way, one going the other. And if it's a three-way split, then it'll do it 33. Was it 33.3% or something like that? Or 33.33 repeating, I think, something like that. Okay, so we shouldn't need to access that, and you can see now that belt's just going to go because that belt's full. So, okay, yeah, can't forget about making the canisters. So we should probably do that now, huh? Now that we got that set up, we need a way for the canisters to come in, and a way for them to exit. Or, sorry, a way for them to come in through this area, which is going to be here. So this one is going to be making the canisters with the plastic. So what I'm going to do is, because we have so much space, we could put this here. But I'm more tempted to put it here, actually. It doesn't need to be that long, so yeah, put 4, reverse the direction, because that's an output. 3, connect it up, and then before we forget, organization, architecture. Grab the barrier, turn it around, make sure it's going the right way. Perfect. Okay, that's going the right way. Then we'll remove. I made this all 1 meter on purpose, if I remember correctly. It was all done on purpose. Okay, so the input is going to be coming from that way. There's a little bit of crap in the way, but like I said, it's not going to be seen, so I'm not worried about it. However, I will remove that. And then 3. I wonder if I can... Let's do this way. Normally I don't care about this. It's underground like this. I'm just like, you know what? We can have a little fun with it. I could go up and over this little hump. Crouch. Okay. And then, yep, let us find that splitter. There's that splitter. Bring it all the way over here. Back it up a little bit. And there we go. Plastic going in. Actually, that might be a bit high. I just noticed that it was just about touching the floor's edge there. There we go. So make sure it stays nice and low until it clears. Alright, that'll work there. If we can get out of here. Okay. Foundation. Cover that all up. Very nice. That's the plastic hooked up for the fuel factory, for the canister factory. This has no power yet because the power switch is off, but yep, that does work. I'm gonna remove that foundation. Oh, I need to have these foundations here. Yeah, I completely forgot. And in fact, that needs to be there, like this. That way it covers up that hole. Okay. Yeah, so we got rubber coming in here, which is going to be turned into canisters. And we take our fuel plus our canisters, which are going to be coming out. And then we're going to be making packaged fuel. And then the packaged fuel then goes out and gets dumped off at the other thing. So, okay, is this making more packaged fuel? This is making 150, and this one needs 100. That is correct, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So then I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it not having enough packaged fuel. Like I don't have to come back up here, or I don't have to have that make canisters until it's ready. It's not making the exact amount; it's making more, which is what I want. Okay, so that's the plastic. Plastic is still coming in at maximum capacity. We are making 500 after all, but that is going to fill these canisters. These gigantic industrial buffers full of heavy oil. But it's also going to fill this side too, because they're both connected. And I want those both full before we turn on the fuels, so. Alright. So now that that's done, now we just gotta, like I said, now we just gotta do the rubber. Alright, get the rubber done. In 3, 2, 1. Alrighty then, and then finally, we have now hit this point. All these machines are completely done building, and these boxes are completely full. So basically what this means is no, we're no longer producing heavy oils. So we have to come up with a system that is going to continuously produce heavy oil even when storage is full. So like I said before, the train is going to go over here. We're going to tear down all these trees, put foundations and stuff in. But before we get to the train, we're going to have 3 sinks lined up next to each other as well. So we're going to have... I wonder if I can fit them sideways like this. This might be a better way of doing it. Let's see. What's that under? Oh, it's under special. Duh. Has been a while. Oh, I don't have enough. I need more cable. Crap. Yeah, because I need. I forgot about cable. Damn it. I completely forgot about cable. I can make some more cable. I do have some wire. I don't have that much wire though, so I have to be careful. Production. Yeah. I just have to. We'll hand make some cable real quick. Yeah, we'll make a full stack, I think. Get us up to 200. I'm only willing to go to there. Yeah. Okay. So... yeah, we have all this space up here. I mean... could do a lot with it. Special... Awesome sink. Yeah, I guess they would fit side by side like this. No, not really. I would like to put them here, but, well, actually, these might fit in this spot. If I can get them lined up with the containers, that'd be sweet. Let's see, this one's lined up with this specific spot. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem right there. Unless I can completely cover it up. Yeah, if I can completely cover that hole, I don't mind. So you'd probably need to go roughly there. Let's see. Invalid aim location, I know. Let's pull the railing out for this. I might have to put. I'm gonna have to put foundation in, otherwise the machine's not gonna. It's gonna be like floor too steep. You know what I mean? We may have to move that one based on where this one gets put. Hold on. Let's fill that space in. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. Hit the H key, lock it in. See, we want it to be completely covered. And we also want it to line up with this one? No, this is the farthest one. Oh, they're not going to be able to fit like that. Yeah, because they're too close together. Yeah, and I can't move this one any further this way, particularly, and I don't wish to. I guess this one can line up with that sink as well. Let's see. Oh, that is sad, though. Is there no other way? Is there no other way? I don't think there's any other way. Yeah, that's okay. As long as we can get these as close as we can. Man, doing it like that. What? Oh, weird. Weird that when it's side by side like that, it goes no. I guess we can get some room between that. Yeah. Okay. And we'll just have that like that. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but it is the way it is. But hey, we at least covered another hole. Yeah, you can't see it on this side. Okay, perfect. Alright, we'll get some power to those in a minute. Now the belts. How are the belts gonna go? Let's see, 5. Because I want the belts to almost touch the machine, essentially. Yeah, that lines up. Oh, that lines up with that. Okay. So 1, 2, and then we'll do a 4. This is just to keep them off the floor. Yeah, that's too close. Okay, the way this is gonna work then is it's gonna we'll have it go right up against the bars. It's okay if it overhangs, I think. But I do want it to go at least this high. And then we'll do a 4 here. That completely covers the spot, though. So going from this one, yeah, that just produces the same result. I mean, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So do that. And then get these connected. Alright, so here's a crazy idea. Very crazy idea. Because the belt coming in is 400 and it's going to be at max, the only one we'd have to worry about is the fuel canister. Can we put a Mark 1 belt on it and it'd be fine? We're producing 100. Yeah, we'll put a Mark 1 belt on that. Okay, that'll be fine. So one of the things we have to take into account is the input. Because of the way this is going to be set up, I do not want to put smart splitters on this right now. um, just because of that. But, however, we will be doing a 5. We need to put a 5 down here. I'm going to put the belts on the back side of this. But the belt is always going to be full because we're producing over what the belt can take. So it's going to be 480 coming in and 480 going out. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So what is it? Is it going to be... See, that level there is level with that one. So then 3 and 4. Is it going to be level? Yeah, it looks level. Guess we'll do the belt test. Yeah, that looks pretty level. We'll do it this one. Oh, this one doesn't go to here. That's right. Actually, it probably should. Well, crap. Yeah, the only straight one is going to be... I didn't even think about that. Okay, I got it. Instead of this one doing this, let's take this underground. That'll just be much faster, much easier. So we'll take this one to a 1 meter. Come on. There we go. Put a 1 meter there. And this one will just be the plastic. Yeah. Yep, snapped. Remove this. Take that way. Okay. And that is that one hooked up. Pull out our 4 meter foundation. Just fill that back in. So I just pulled the belt to roughly here-ish. Yeah, you can see this is full of plastic, so we're good. Yep, and then the rubber. Let's get the rubber hooked up. Yeah, we'll come out of the bottom. Why not? Yep, rubber's going. Into that one. Okay. Perfect. And then the... Is that where that one's at? Yeah. And was it 1, 2, 3, 4? 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the fuel, by the way. Also, those are in the wrong spot. They should be there. Fix this one as well. I need to redo that. This one's already hooked up, so I don't have to worry about it, but this side... There we go. Okay, I'll do a 3 all the way over. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to a Mark 1. Logistics, Mark 1 left. There you go. That way all the belts are the same, but it's just slowly goes over. You know, I'm going to leave this one turned off once we get it powered as well. I think that'll be the best way. Okay, so all the power is coming from this power pole here. So we'll have to pull from this power pole. This is why I made so many cables, by the way. So yeah, we'll pull this to here. And pull this to... Let's see. Oh yeah, where's the connections on these? Oh, they're on this side. I remember now. Okay. So we'll pull this to here then. Then we'll go over as a just go around. Oh no, they are on this side. What? Sorry, thought I had that figured out. I guess not. Eh. So yeah, we will then pull this over here. I thought they were... Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I don't know. Should go here. Yeah, so. It should line up. That cable there. I think it does. Yep, it does. Okay. That goes there. And the last one. Goes there. And we just connect it like that. Connect it like that. And like that one. But this one here, this one's for the fuel. I'm going to turn this off. Oh, we have 10 tickets. Nice. Alright, we'll turn that one off. So now we are sinking the rubber and the plastic. Now we will make heavy fuel, or sorry, heavy oil indefinitely. Very nice. Yep, we are making heavy oil at crazy rates. Of course, these need to be emptied. And I think the last one might barely run at all, just because the belt's not fast enough. But the rest of these do got to get emptied for that sake, just to make that work. But yeah, look at the plastic and rubber go. Yep, rubber's going. You just couldn't see it because of the NVIDIA DLSS. That's what the NVIDIA DLSS does. It blurs things. It uses AI to blur that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's working. It's going. Cool. Next thing we got to do is we do have to wait for this to for these to fill up, which is going to take a minute. So while those are going, I guess we could get enough packaged fuel. Let's get enough packaged fuel to do the jetpack, and then we'll turn the fuel off. Also, I noticed that these are these off like permanently? Because they should be awaiting fuel, not just off. Oh, they are off. Wait, what? Was I supposed to overclock these? No power, it says. Oh, did I never connect these? No, they're connected. Oh, what the heck? Why are you two mating in where I'm making power? They're making their own power. What the heck? Get out of here. Private property. Get out. Stop running in unison. I don't know where these beans came from. They're called beans, by the way. Yeah, you have nowhere to go. Get out of here. Okay. Why aren't these working? These are connected to the power grid. They're not turned off. Because this powers everything. So I'm just wondering why they're red. I mean, they should be yellow, I would think, but... Yeah, the power switch, the standby switch is on, so... Stop sliding. Animate properly. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, we're completely full of heavy oil, and we're making more than enough heavy oil at the moment, so... Let's go ahead and head over, and let's turn on this factory. And see how the fuel runs. We need to make a bunch of fuel anyway. Alright, they're working. And we are now making canisters. We're not going to be making any packaged fuel for a minute. It's going to take a second before this starts getting actual fuel in it. Because it's got to be made, and then it's got to go into this container. Which is then... Do I have a... Okay, I do have a valve on that. I think I got... Yeah, I got a valve on this one too. Okay. Alright, we just need to wait for fuel. Alright, so one thing I did learn, I did have to remove this pipe connection we had here, because what was happening was it was just deadheading right before it got to the full fluid buffers. So yeah, that was a little bit of a mess. But yeah, now the pipe, like this pipe was barely moving. Now it's moving at full bore. So now we should start getting more and more machines. Most of these machines were turned off because the heavy oil wasn't going anywhere. The heavy oil wasn't able to go. Yep, now almost all of them are turned back on. Yeah, that would have been bad. I think the plastic was probably doing the same thing. But now that they're both connected, are they both connected to this? Yeah, probably. Yeah, we got our pumps. These should be going full bore. Yep, those are almost going full bore anyway. This one's running out. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that one's going. It's just having issues. Just going to full bore. This one's almost empty, though. You know what might be happening? Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Okay, we'll have to remove this side, too, then. Yep, it's just, what's happening is it's just circulating. Or trying to circulate. Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to connect these. Fully. It's just how it has to be, unfortunately, like I said. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much of an issue being like this, but... Yeah, that's too much of an issue. See, now if we look at it, now it's going... Well, now it's not moving at all. Oh no, there it goes. The needle. And... It's pegged. And so is this one. This is pegged, but it's mostly empty. What the heck? Why is this one... Why is he so slow? This one's going full bore, but... This one's not gaining or losing anything. And this pipe's mostly empty. It's going full bore. Okay, yeah. It's just something that'll have to be balanced over time. But we're making fuel up there. I'm gonna turn these on. Oh, and also we're gonna put a valve in here, mainly just for lux, but also so we can see the flow of the pipe without having to look at it. Like, yeah, I know there's those little indicator pipes, but I like using the valves. I like having a big old needle on the pipe to show me. I think that's pretty cool. Okay. Now once these get adjusted, or the pipe's not moving at all, that's fine. I think. This pipe moving at full bore still. This one's not moving at all. Because the way this one works... Yeah. Oop! That was a bit of lag there. Okay, at least we're making... Oh yeah, all the machines are now making plastic and rubber again. Good. Das is good. Oh, hey, we're making packaged fuel! Holy crap! You guys want to see the packaged fuel maker? This is where I say at the Satisfactory, Coffee Stain Studios making Satisfactory, this is the king of animation. Because they give this machine, specifically, a lot of characteristics. Look at this thing. So basically, yep, it's taking the fuel and putting it into the packager. I could sit there and watch this thing all day. It's so cool. I love it. Look at it go. I love it, love it. I wonder if it'll do its little, like, mess up. It's wasting a lot of fuel. It's making a big old mess. Freaking cool, though. Okay, I think that's enough waiting. Should be enough fuel now. wherever this is, over at the tank where this is going. Yeah, this thing is freaking cool, though. The Packager is definitely one of my favorites, or one of my more favorites on the animation side of things. As the space elevator, of course, being the top machine that is my favorite as far as animation goes. Well, it's just the coolest thing. It's not going to be my favorite machine anymore once 1.0 comes out. Yeah, we got the fuel going in. Oh yeah, this one was turned off, wasn't it? Until we could get enough fuel. So I'm going to take 2 stacks worth of fuel plus 50. Oops. Hold on. That's one way to do it, I suppose. Yeah, just take half a stack. And then 2 stacks. Okay, cool. So now we'll have enough stuff to make our jetpack. The jetpack, I don't remember what it needs, so I'm just going to take a bit of this, a bit of that, and we'll take some of these. And we'll come back for the rest. But yeah, that's, ooh, plastic is not doing well. Hold on. Yeah, the plastic's not perfect. I think we're starting to get full. We're producing 50 per minute. Why? All these are working. Oh, that one's turning yellow. Uh-oh. What do we got? Oh, this one's full of, no, it's full of plastic. So why is the plastic line... Oh, duh. Oh, duh. Duh. Because the reason the plastic's doing that is because of the smart splitter. Dirt. Okay, I might put Mark 3s on all this. Well, Mark 3s on the plastic. I mean, that cuts it in half. No, I don't think we need to. Yeah, we're slowly going to run out of plastic in this box, but once we get this box completely full of fuel, then it's going to run at full bore, so it's not going to matter. That's fine. Uh-oh, we do have... We're running out of heavy oil. No. Either we're getting full of fuel or we're running out of heavy oil in one of the machines. I just saw yellow on some of these. Because we're full of fuel. Okay, cool. that makes me happy. Alright, yep, because the tank is nearly full. Sweet. I like it. Very good. Okay. Well, that works there. So everything's good here. And yeah, it was just they were just red because they were out of fuel. I thought they would be yellow waiting for fuel, but that's fine. Yeah, we're connected. All these are now running. Very good. All right, now it's for the last little bit of this video, it's back to base, so that we can get ourselves the jetpack finally. After tens and 20s of hours working on this project, it is finally done. Well, as far as the we're working. The project is working like it should. So, bye. All right, back to base so we can unlock the jetpack and then get it made. Nice. Wow, it is very red over here. What the heck? Is the world coming to an end? Probably. Hello, beautiful power station. Goodbye, beautiful power station. And hello, beautiful base out in the desert. So we went from a what do you call it? A humidity-filled heat to a more dry heat. Man, that transfer's gotta... Either way, that transfer's gotta freaking suck, man. It's like going from one coast in the U.S. to the other coast within a very short amount of period of time. Yeah, it just sucks. And we okay. All right, and we can finally throw our fuel in here and launch. Very nice.
R&D.
Yeah. We already know. Ah! Oh, one of my keys is stuck. There we go. Fixed. No, the key wasn't actually stuck. It was because I accessed the menu while pressing S at the same time, and it started walking backwards all by itself. But anyway, that marks that one. So now we can select the next milestone, which is going to be monorail technology. Oh man, we almost have all that. Holy crap. We almost have all that to unlock it. Very nice. Oh, also, let me grab my tickets so we can go shopping. Yeah, we'll be making more tickets now that we're sinking plastic and rubber as well. Yeah, we're already up to 13 points. Or 13 tickets, I mean. Alright, what do we want to buy real quick? Actually, let's see what the jetpack needs. Equipment workshop, I believe. Jetpack. We need circuit boards. Can we make circuit boards? Let's see, those are plastic and copper sheets. We need 15 circuit boards though. I think we're out of circuit boards for here. We used those all up, yeah. Alright, 15 circuit boards it is. We can make 19. Nice. And there's 15. Okay. Oh, and now we're out of plastic. You know what? I'm just gonna buy. I'm not going all the way back over there to grab some. Parts. Plastic. Buy. I want my jetpack now. I wanted it yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. So, jetpack! Yay! Alright, sweet. And then we take that and put it on our back slot. And now we can fly! Whee! Yeah. Now you'll notice that the jetpack is the jetpack's great, except for when you run out of boost, basically. So you notice in the top left that thing appears when you start flying. You see how that bar goes down? Like the box like unfills full as we go. And when I hold space, it goes down. And you can see now it's at an exclamation point. I'll show you what happens when you run out in the air. Okay, so we're flying along. I'm going to try not to get too much height here so I don't die. Actually, I wouldn't, but yeah. Now we're out. I can't use space anymore. Ow. And when we land on the ground, it refills. So this is how they kind of balance out the jetpack to make it not too overpowered. So basically, the whole kind of strategy to the jetpack is to use it in bursts. So you're going to see me when we start flying around, you're going to see me flying around a lot using it in bursts. The only time I use it at full bore is when I need to go straight up. And you'll always see me like do it. Usually I'll do a running start to get some momentum first, and then just use the jetpack to keep me aloft. And you see, you just feather it. Just feather the gas. Keep it under 90 and you'll be fine. Except for when you miss. And then when you know you're going to run out, save just a little bit. Like if you're, say you're flying along and you don't notice and you're like, oh crap, I'm almost out. Let it go. And then just tap it. Yep, and you'll land on the ground safely. Alright, sweet. We got our jetpack. Holy freaking crap. Oh, and the thing's returning from space. Well, it was returning from space. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This is a really good animation too, when they did this. Land my beauty. The freaking animations are so good in this game. I love it. Like I said, I could just sit there and watch that kind of stuff all day. It's really good. Alright. What else did we need? Oh, we wanted to go shopping. There's some lag. Let's go shopping. Okay, management. You know, well, we have one more ticket. I was like, you know what? We could finally buy that and just get it out of the way. Even though we're never going to use them. Hey, we got a ticket. Look at that. Alright, we got our one ticket back that we wasted on the plastic. On the plastic. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy the hypertube stuff, even though I'm never going to use it. But then that just basically, what that does, it just clears out this entire page until we unlock Mark III stuff. Alright, foundations. We are done with foundations. Walls. We're not done with walls yet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we had one more ticket, we could do 11 and get all of the wall stuff done. Yeah. I'm down for that. I need one more ticket, right? I could throw like these heavy the regular frames in there. I don't know if it's gonna do a whole lot. No, it wouldn't do a whole lot, I don't think. Like if we did like this. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. Alright, okay, how could we get one more ticket? Well, we can take some of these remains. So we've got 12 there. Oh, I'm just about out of remains, huh? Really? Huh. Okay, we'll take these, turn them into canisters then. Spitter protein. Capsules. Okay, we got our capsules. This should be enough to at least get us one more ticket, if not another one. And throw these into there. Okay, that did get us one more ticket. Alright. Then that'll be all of the tickets used up. So that one. Nice. Oh, that. I don't know why there isn't an add to cart thing over there. Already. Oh, it's already added. Yep, 14 in total. Bye. Okay. So then that does tie up the management page, except for the Mark III outlet stuff. Foundation pages are done. And wall pages are done. Or wall page, I say pages, but wall page is done. So this one, I guess, that one might be next. And then the customizer, we need to work on these too, eventually. But yeah, that just unlocks, let's see, transport, you can see, so we've got the wall support, the wall hole, and the floor hole if we ever decide to use hypertubes. And then over to walls. So now we got the 4-meter wall, we've got the 8-meter wall, and then we've got the little corner bits and the inner corner bits, as well as we got the frame window and the hex frame window. And then we also have the automated gate and the automated gate hole for that. Perfect. All right, that's I think that's a perfect end to this video. Heck yeah. Mine went a little long, but hey, we got that project done. It is now functional as well as we've got our jetpack. And we're working on monorail technology. But yeah, I do think that is going to be it for this episode of, for this episode of Satisfactory on the Boosteroid platform. And just as a quick little reminder, if you'd like to get a subscription to Boosteroid so you can play your games on any device, there is a link down in the description below that will help you do that. And if you decide to use that link down in the description, I do thank you because that does help out the channel. But like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I guess I'd say goodbye.